Hey guys, welcome back. We are going to do the quick demonstration video right now of how to make our prints. So, sorry you can't see me during this part, but we'll see what we're doing. So remember, you needed a pen or a Sharpie, something that will not bleed when we do our printmaking. So the first thing I'm going to do is draw a heart. It can be a big heart, it can be a little heart, there can be many hearts. It is up to you. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm drawing several small hearts. So if you forget how to do that heart, it's kind of a C with a long tail and a backward C with a long tail. Or you can think of it as a M with a V underneath. So I'm just going ahead and drawing a few more hearts. Once I have my beautiful hearts drawn, you could have just drawn one large heart. That is up to you. Once I have it, I'm going to switch over to using my tinfoil or my plastic. It doesn't matter if it is a bread bag or an old Ziploc bag or just a piece of tinfoil. It's up to you. You're going to take your water-soluble markers, so washable markers, and you're going to choose your color. Sometimes your heart feels mixed up and it has a lot of emotions, so you can use all different colors. Right now, my heart is pretty peaceful, so I'm going to do some cooler colors because it's pretty calm. You're just going to use the side of the marker to get as much color on there as possible. You can go all the way around it. You can just make little bits of color shooting off. It is your creation here. The more variety of colors you use, the more interesting your print is going to come out. I'm going ahead and just continuing to use those cooler colors. My colors will blend a little bit, so if I use, like right now I'm using green next to purple, if they mix there might be some browner colors creations as well. So just think about that as you're creating. So now I have lots of color on here. My next step, I'm going to take whatever spray bottle I have found, whether it is detangler or hairspray or whatever you have at your house. I actually have a spray bottle for my plants, so I'm going to use that. I'm just going to spray a little bit of water onto my tinfoil, which is going to make that ink in the markers blend or bleed. I'm going to take my paper, I'm going to place it right on top. I'm going to gently rub so I get as much of that color on my paper as possible. Then I'm going to go ahead and lift it off and let it dry. I have made a heart print from my tinfoil. I hope that this is as simple and as satisfying for you as it was me. I look forward to seeing all your hearts. I'd love to know how your heart is feeling. And you could write one word at the bottom. So my heart is feeling pretty joyful. So I'm going to write joy at the bottom. Just so that Miss Katie knows what your heart is feeling. I hope you guys have a great week this week. I know this is pretty basic. If you want to make it more complicated, go ahead and try and cut out your hearts, and you can overlap them. I was thinking about taking this heart and adding some of these other hearts to it. It is your project. I was just hoping you could get some printmaking done at home. So this is a mono print because you can only make one print of these colors at a time. If you want to make a second print, you're going to go ahead and take some toilet paper or paper towels. I know it's a very hot commodity. If you want to use a washcloth, a dry washcloth, that is okay, but make sure you wash it out so that it doesn't stain. And I can go ahead and use that sheet again. Have a great week, guys. I miss you. Bye-bye.